Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be diving right into it. We're looking at Kontakt 8.6 update. And what I want to do is share with you some of the new tools that they have added for this free update. I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. So if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the bell notifications. So whenever I drop a new video, you will be the first person to be notified. Let's dive right into it. This is the 8.6 update for Kontakt 8. So as you can see, they've added some new tools here. We have things such as the Arpeggiator, we have the Humanizer, Scale Lock, Velocity Curve, Chord Builder, and I believe that is the 5 tools that they have added here. I know chords has been there, phrases has been there, as well as the patterns. So let's go ahead and dive into each of these new tools and see what they're all about. I'm using this piano from Galaxy Instruments by way of Native Instruments, and this one's called Noir. One of my favorite pianos from the bunch. And let's go ahead and load up a tool here. I have my instrument loaded here. We're going to load up a tool, and let's see what we have here. So let's go ahead and start with the Arpeggiator. Just going to load that up. So as you can see right away, it's kind of repeating. We could change the steps, change the rate, add some swing. Or if you want it straight. You can change the order, so we can do up and down, down to up, random. Let's do random. Change the table order. We'll just do random. Change the duration here. Makes it a little bit more staccato. More sustain on there. Change the octave. So really cool item here. Just to get creative with some of your work. Change the repeat time. That's pretty cool. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of messing around with this. Change the steps again. So that is the Arpeggiator tool. Let's go ahead and close out of that, and then we're going to go back to tools, and let's check out this Chord Builder. And the way this is laid out, it looks like we have the root first, which would be this here. So if I disable this, that would be the root unless we change the octave. Let's. Ooh, that sounds good. So we have the first, we have the second. So that's 1, 3, 5. So if we wanted to make this a major seventh, that means we would have to change this to, let's see, the fourth is going to be 1, 3, 5, 7. Let me double check. So that's going to be there. 3, 5, major seventh. So I think that is minor. Anytime it's lowercase, that means it's going to be a minor. So that's a major seventh right here. Change the octave. I mean, that's a whole new beat just by a few minutes of just messing around with this. So changing the octaves is pretty awesome here. Just to get a new sound instantly. Then we can come up here and switch over to something else here, like a different, like a minor maybe. Let's add a sus chord. So we have the first, second, and third. We had to pan to the fourth. Well, not pan, but you know, it's position 4, probably position 5. And that's gonna be this right here. So we have this enabled. So that means I can only play it with just one finger basically. So instead of doing this, have it enabled. Then again, you can come in here and get creative. Almost sounds a little bit jazzy. Instant beat right there. Again, just by messing around with the Chord Builder. So really awesome tool you can use to just create some jazzy chords or just some advanced chords. Change the octaves here. Really add some depth to it. Let's go to another tool, come up here, and let's try the Humanizer. I don't think this does too much unless you are using it along with another tool. So maybe if you're using it with the phrases tool or another tool. Another thing to mention is you can use it along with other tools here. So let's say I want to pair this Humanizer with the Arpeggiator tool. I can do that as well. So I'm not too sure what the Humanizer does, but it's going to be interesting to play with this a little bit more, maybe read a manual and kind of figure out what exactly the Humanizer does. So I'm gonna have to come back to that one. Let's load another tool here. I'm gonna remove the Humanizer and the Arpeggiator, and we're gonna try out the velocity curve. So we can change the shape here. And that does something pretty interesting to the track. So it makes it sound dark, and if I change the shape, it's almost like a tack sharp piano. Change the curve. check this out here. Not exactly sure what that does, but it just adds something to the sound. Just because I mean, I can change the dynamic control here in Newer, but I don't know. Velocity curve just does something special to the sound. So pretty interesting there. And let's go on to another tool and check out the scale lock here. So right now I have my C key loaded. So if I hit a, what is this, an E flat? Notice how I have it select for major, so it just kind of corrects the key for me. But if I change it to minor, so it's gonna lock the key into the scale. So I can hit the wrong note all day. And technically still be in key. And then we can select how we want it to be played. So we don't want anything to be heard, we just select nothing. So pretty awesome stuff there. And I think that pretty much is it. Let me go back to the tools here. I remember the chords tool from before, very useful. And then I don't think I've ever went over the patterns, but this is of course already here. And you have different patterns that you can play. And I think another thing that is worthy to mention is that you can load multiple tools together and then you can change the order. So let's say, for example, you have this here, then you want to load the scale lock. You can load these together, maybe a chords builder. I don't know, just doing something random right now. But you can change the order of which these are played. So MIDI is flowing from the top to the bottom. So it's coming in from this keyboard here. It's going into the system. You have the gravity groove, you're going down to the chord builder and then the scale lock. And then it kind of flows from there. So if you want to add another tool on top of that, then you're able to do that as well. And the cool thing about Kontakt 8, if you're not familiar with it yet, is the fact that you can always layer these sounds. So say for example, right now I have the instrument selected for Newer, but I can come in here and layer this, I don't know, with this Scarby electric piano here. And let's change the scale lock. Then I can change the pan, I can change the gain. So if I want to turn this down just a little bit. And then all your instruments show up right here. So again, I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below. If you want to download this, it's a free download. Check the link in the description box below. It's your boy Young Fizz, Mr. Dope Status on Instagram, and we will see you on the next video. Thank you for tuning in, and we are out.